Hello everybody, this is Adam from Mecanto Reviews. I am doing a WebDetective review and demo today. I am actually logged into the dashboard for the first time. After watching the demo of WebDetective, I kind of have a sense for how things should work and where to go. So I think, we're dealing with a relatively intuitive interface, and for that reason I think me even being even though I'm a first time user, I think that I'll have the ability to go in and kind of show you how this works. By the time I have this demo posted and published to YouTube, you will see a link below the demo which goes to my finalized review of WebDetective. On that review page, you will also find 31 bonuses, exclusive bonuses that I will give you if you decide to purchase WebDetective through my page. You can also substitute these 31 bonuses for any other 31 products from my master list, which is also linked on my review page below the default list of 31 bonuses. So having said that, let's get started with this. And just as far as this little pop-up here, don't mind that. That's just basically telling me that I don't have a lot of system resources, and whenever I do screen recording, my memory basically can't handle it. But anyways, don't mind that. Let's get in here and kind of just go through these features and settings on the menu one by one. Okay, so I looked it up, and there's a few ways of pasting a script like this into your WordPress blog or website. The method I used is the direct paste method, which is basically you find the body tag on your website and paste the script immediately following that. In my case, the body tag was located on the header.php template in my WordPress theme. That's a very common place to find it. You can also check, I believe it's called the main index template or something like that, and it would be called index.php. But basically what you are looking for is that opening body tag, which every website is going to have, and you're going to place code immediately after that. So you might also see your Google Analytics code there if you use that, and other scripts like that. So as you can see, now that I have added the code, my website is listed here as well. If I click details, we can see there is nothing to report yet, but as time goes on, this will become populated and we'll have important information like average stay time, average visit bounce rate, total visitors, total page views, things like that related to our visitor analytics. Now, one of the things, possibly the only issue that I have with WebDetective, is that the visitor analytics feature is basically everything that Google Analytics already gives you. I mean, literally everything here you already have if you use Google Analytics. The only thing I could argue in favor of WebDetective here is that it's nice to have this feature still, in the sense that you have this feature with everything else under one platform. So we don't have to go outside of WebDetective to use Google Analytics. Everything we need is inside here. So let's move on to website analysis. And if we click Analyze Website, once again, put in a domain name, same one, mecanto.com. And I'm going to wait for it to get to 100%. I'm just going to pause while that's going through. Okay, so here we are at 93%. You can see 26 of 28 steps. Now 28 steps have been completed. It shows you everything that it's done, quite a bit. Moz, I'm not going to read these all off, but we can also grab a detailed report of everything that it analyzed here. And here we see it, tabs at the top. We got the domain age, a 7-year-old domain. Everything about where it's registered, the name servers, and you can do this for any domain, including your competitors. We see how many backlinks are in Google, Yahoo, and Bing. DMOZ listing. Now, regarding these backlinks, I happen to have a rare plugin installed on my WordPress blog that actually blocks a lot of the bots which crawl my website. I'll actually show you that real quick. I don't think there's any harm in doing so. If I can only find it, at least. Let's see here. Spider Spanker, that's the name of it. So basically, what this thing does is it'll block certain agents, and some of these include like Majestic SEO or Open Site Explorer, and basically things that will find my backlinks, for instance. And the reason I block these bots is because it's one way of protecting myself against competitors that want to know what I'm doing. But again, this is a paid plugin, and a lot of people don't know about it, and for the most part, people don't use it. So you're going to get the big picture when you use something like this, but keep in mind that some people will be using this plugin or something like it. You can see related websites here. So let's go through the tabs here. We see social network information. Now this is not related to backlinks, so we're getting the full picture here. We have 8 likes, 27 comments, 105 shares. This is really cool because you can see how active some of your competitors are. And for instance, if you see like one of your competitors is ranking #1 and they don't have too many backlinks, but all of a sudden you go to their social tab and their social signals are through the roof. Well, that kind of gives you an idea that those social signals must be helping them out to some extent. Okay, we have total likes, views, Google+, LinkedIn. All right, keyword and meta information. These are the keywords, the main keywords on our website. Also shows us the header tags, a keyword analysis section at the bottom, which shows us the density for each keyword. It looks at single keywords, 2-word phrases, 3-word phrases, up to 4-word phrases. We have SimilarWeb and Alexa as well. So in SimilarWeb, we get more analytics, time on site, total number of visits, page views, bounce rate, our global ranking, of course, where is most of your traffic coming from? 30% of mine from the US. So let's go back here real quick, and I want to show you. So let's quickly take a look at one more website that I compete with. We're going to pause while it analyzes this. Takes a minute or two, so we're just going to pause here. Okay, so that is completed. Let's see the detailed report. And as you can see here, we even have a little screenshot of the website. Same information, domain age. We have name servers here. We have the backlink count. Nothing coming up on the mobile friendly check. We do have the number of pages that are being indexed on Google, Bing, Yahoo. We see other sites with the same IP address, which is very interesting, which probably means he's using shared hosting, unless he just so happens to own all of these other websites too, but most likely it's a shared hosting plane. If you were to look at my website, for example, there would be no other sites on the same IP because I'm on a dedicated hosting plan, dedicated server. These are related websites. Okay, now we come over here, social network information. Now this guy, very interesting as well. He has a lot of Facebook likes. Okay, so could this be a factor in his success in the rankings? Very possible. That said, 0 Facebook shares, which is also interesting, could indicate that these likes are artificial, but he seems to be getting away with it. He has 109 shares, pretty high as well. Google Plus, 27, and over 500 LinkedIn shares as well. So his social presence is, to say the least, is on both ends of the extreme. A lot of zeros, but a lot of high numbers as well. And these are all things that we can find out about him just by using WebDetective, which is very nice. We can see the headings, and of course these are just for his home page. So these are the H1, H2, H3, and H4 heading tags on his home page. You could type in any URL though, so we could look at his individual reviews if we wanted to. Keyword analysis, we went over that on mine. And then we have Alexa information, which shows his global ranking, pretty good, 254,000. Top keywords, okay, and then let's actually click new analysis. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay, enter domain name, and we're going to look for all of these social networks, but I'm going to uncheck that one. And I know I've used Reddit a few times. I don't think I've used Pinterest or Buffer or StumbleUpon. So we're just going to look at these 4 networks. And we're going to begin the analysis and pause while it's analyzing. So as you'll see here, some of this is similar to what we saw in the website analysis, but this is strictly for social network analysis. You can see Facebook likes, again, shares, comments, Google+, LinkedIn. Now, if you wanted to compare multiple sites at once, we could put in our site, we could put in another site, we can put in, let me actually make sure I have the right URL for this one. We could put in another site, and how about one more? Alright, so we can analyze 4 social networks for 4 different sites. Takes a moment to run the analysis. Okay, our analysis is complete. We could download the report if we want. Here you can see Facebook likes for each site. Look at Crown Reviews, clearly has so much more than the rest. Facebook shares, kind of tied between me and Crown Reviews. I have the most comments on Facebook. Those are of course coming from my Facebook page. I am leading in Google Plus account as well. LinkedIn shares, once again Crown Reviews crushing that one. And none of us are doing much with Reddit, which is a missed opportunity in my opinion. So that's kind of, different ways you can analyze your website with competitors and things like that. Okay, now there's so many things here, and I don't want to make this video extremely long on you, so let's kind of pick and choose different sections to go over. The link analysis, now that's fairly interesting here. The link analysis tool. So what we want to do here, once again, we'll put in our competitor this time, Crown Reviews, begin searching. Same process here for pretty much everything. You enter your URL, begin searching, and you can download reports for anything. Here we can see the total number of links, and this is very cool because a lot of the time, if you want to get reports like this and find out the external backlinks for your competitors, you would have to purchase one of those monthly services like OpenSite Explorer or Majestic SEO. All right, let's take a look at keyword analysis. We have the 4 tools in here: the keyword analyzer, position analysis, Google correlated keywords, and keyword auto suggestion tool. If we type in the analyzer, we can type in our domain name here, and it will find out, or it'll tell us which keywords are coming off of this domain. And we've seen this page before. Once again, a lot of these are going to be in your website analysis feature, but you can kind of get directly to that information doing it this way. Now you can see that my website is mostly about bonuses and reviews. That does make sense to me. What we want to do is let's see if what we can do with this keyword position analysis. So if I wanted to look at my website and see where it is ranking for Easy Sketch Pro, I would type in the Easy Sketch Pro keyword and begin the analysis. And that's going to look at Google, Bing, and Yahoo. All right, this is a software that came out a while ago. And as you can see, I am in the 12th position. All right, how does it know that? Well, it tells me that right here, and it tells me, it shows me the top 10 for that keyword, and there I am at number 12. In fact, it goes quite a ways down, all the way to 102, and as you can see, this is a very popular keyword since it has so many websites trying to rank for it. Okay, but that is a very cool tool that comes with WebDetective as well. And of course, you can monitor your keyword rankings here, because this table will continue to populate for each keyword that you look for, and it'll show you the position here and when you search for it. So you can do that again and download results and all that good stuff. Keyword auto suggestion. Let's try this one out. So if we click on that and search for, let's say internet marketing, it'll probably suggest related keywords. So if you wanted to create a website about internet marketing and you're looking for other keywords to integrate with that main keyword, this gives you an idea here. These are all suggestions from Google: internet marketing strategies, internet marketing jobs, internet marketing salary, association, Bing suggestions, Yahoo suggestions, Wiki suggestions, all kinds of suggestions for you. Now with the keyword position tracking, what you can do is basically add in all the keywords that you're trying to rank for. For example, we could put in a couple of mine. Put in your website, your country and language, and when you begin, when you enter this keyword into WebDetective, from this day forward, it will monitor the movement of this keyword, and you can track the movement in the keyword position report. But since we just added it today, we can't see any of this movement. But a year from now, you could see where it was between June 2nd and July 2nd, 2016, for example. And of course, you could choose the keyword that you want to look at or analyze. Well, in this case, explain to you, but there is, of course, no data yet. All right. Now here is a tool that I was actually quite surprised with that it was included here. The backlink generator. Now this tool will allow you to create over 40 backlinks for any page or post or URL. Okay. Now I'm not going to actually run this because I don't have any new posts to create backlinks for. Actually, I suppose that I could. Let's do it on one of my dummy URL, one of my test URLs, okay? Let's run it on zerobest.com, and you could do it on a page too. It doesn't have to be a domain. All right. So we're going to start generating. Now, how is this tool useful? Well, I might not recommend this sort of thing for your money site, like your index page of your money site, that is. But maybe, you know, if you are creating a post off of one of your sites, or you're trying to build backlinks for some of your Web 2.0 articles and things like that, this will come in handy. Also for YouTube videos, this will come in handy. So as you can see here, we're creating 52 backlinks automatically. So we're probably going to see a lot of social bookmarks and things like that. But the other way this comes in handy is by building these simple backlinks to your pages. You are also putting yourself in position for your URL to be indexed faster than it normally would. Okay, it's kind of like pinging your website or using something like instantlinkindexer.com. And as you can see, we get the we can always download a report, but here are all of the results for the backlinks we were trying to create. You know, they're just simple bookmark type of backlinks and profiles. We'll pull one of them up right now. On similarweb.com, but that is a very strong domain. Yeah, that's an authority. These are all authority domains right here, so that's very good. And when my internet decides to load the web page, we can actually see that. So we'll let that go in the meantime. Also, speaking of pinging, it has a built-in website pinger, so you can do all of that within WebDetective. No need to use a third-party pinger such as pingmyurl.com, mass pinger, or whatever you're using for that. There will not be a need to go outside of WebDetective for any of that. So a lot of things you can do directly from WebDetective. You can do a malware scan of your website. You can scrape Google AdWords keywords, and of course there's training and support available at any time. Let's show you this backlink real quick. Very simple. There's zerobest.com, and this is a clickable link to the website on the authority domain similarweb.com. So quick, easy way to get your links indexed perhaps a little faster than they normally would, and again, good for YouTube videos. This is something that I would certainly use it for. And that's pretty much it. I think we've gone over the key features of Web Detectives. This video has been going on for quite a while, so I think we're all ready to close it out. I'll just remind you, if this is something that looked useful to you, please check out the link below this video in my description, and I'll give you some free bonuses to go with your purchase. You may choose the bonuses if you like. Instructions are going to be on my review page. And that's about it as far as that goes. I just want to quickly thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this Web Detective demo. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. If you like the demo, I usually create at least one of these internet marketing product demos per week, so please subscribe to my channel and check back. And with that said, once again, have a wonderful day.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.